A lot of people are speculating on Etheria restart whether it's worth purchasing anything, whether it's worth rerolling, what is gonna happen, what would you do? And the test officially ended at 5 AM, so I cannot really go in. I think, yes, it's in maintenance mode right now, so this means that I cannot go in anymore. But you see that even in maintenance mode, you can see that I got like two accounts. One of the accounts is in EU, the other one is in the global server, and you have EU, you have global, you have Asia, right? So with the same email address, the same account, you can have multiple, you can place your account on multiple servers. So this means that you have multiple options. But obviously your purchases, whatever you made, are for basically one specific server. You have a rebate, 200% rebate. You cannot make purchases anymore at this stage. But I'm talking to those who didn't make the purchase and are a bit anxious about the whales like being able to progress a lot faster. Is this true? Will they be able to progress faster? Yes, of course they will. Initially, in the first few weeks. But at the same time, if you know how to play well, you'll be able to beat them even in week 1, even on week 2. Because it may happen that they spend $200 and like 100 for the rebate, and then they use $200 worth of stuff. And then they are gonna be ahead. But in the first week, I didn't make an exact calculation. I cannot even do this without like spending days or weeks on it. But I would assume that just if you used all the opportunities, like everything to play and get all the rewards, you would get a progression worth like thousands of dollars already. Many $1,000 just with your gameplay in the first week. And those who are a bit more comfortable, those $200 that you get, it just won't matter in a matter of 1 week. It only matters if you play competitively and you know exactly what you're doing. But if you do that, in that case you might be better off just rerolling initially to get the edge. And you know what? Regardless of whether you reroll or spend money, or you don't spend anything and you just enjoy the game, in a matter of 1 year, I'm not guaranteeing this, but it's very highly likely that it won't matter what you did a year ago or a year before. Because there is every single gacha game is deflationary in nature. New, stronger tech is introduced in the future, so whatever you purchase won't matter in a matter of around a year or 2 years. Items themselves, once new tech arrives, the old items get discounted and their scarcity also decreases. You saw this in Year of Chaos with the deluxe artifacts, for example. So don't be annoyed, don't be anxious about other people being able to purchase. You see that I didn't make any purchases on any of the accounts whatsoever. This means that if I start on June 5th, then what's gonna happen is that I will start as free-to-play. You will always be able to verify the free-to-play status because the first offer is gonna be on one of the screens. That if you make your first purchase, you're gonna get this, and I won't get that reward. And you see that I'll be able to compete well enough, just like in case of Raid Shadow Legends. I'm not the best player overall in Raid either at the moment, simply because lack of invested energy into it, not just money but also like understanding of how some game mechanics work. I saw that, for example, Hell Hades, for example, others like Bone pushed the limits of their account a lot more than the noob me. But in a matter of a year, I will cover possibly more than those who don't use their playtime, basically. So the bonuses and everything else. This is why it's absolutely possible to start free-to-play. In the rankings, many of the players were at the top as free-to-play. It's gonna be possible here as well. Oh, and game mechanics can change at any time. Be prepared for that as well.